By reading the disclaimer provided, you are in agreement and giving consent that you are able to participate in the following yoga practice.
Good morning, yoga friends. My name is Renee. Welcome to our gentle morning yoga and stretches. Today we will focus on hip openers. Sometimes we create a lot of tightness and tension in our hips, and stretching out our hips daily can help improve and release that tension and improve our flexibility. Our class theme today is letting go. It's a new year and we have gone through a lot this past year, and sometimes we get emotionally stuck when we hold on to things that we should let go. When we let go, we can open new doors and open new paths and allow ourselves to heal. So let's start in our wide child's pose, and we will connect to our breath in child's pose. Bring your knees out as wide as your mat, toes to touch, and sink back towards your heels, extending your arms in front of you. Lower your forehead down to the mat and breathe here. Feel that ground beneath you supporting you as you take your deep inhalations and exhalations. Slowly walk your hands back and rise. And now we'll begin our warm-up. We'll begin our warm-up in bound angle pose. So instead of your legs crossed, you can place the soles of your feet together. You can hang on to your ankles or maybe onto your feet, whatever is comfortable for you. Your hips are spread open. Now slowly hinge forward, leading with your chest, but at the same time, you're lengthening your spine. You can use your elbows to help your legs press down. Fold your head forward and take a moment to breathe here in your bound angle. Rise up slowly, and now swing your right leg back, ankle and the leg facing down on the mat. Keep your front leg in front of you, and this is deer pose. Deer pose is a yin pose, and it's also a great hip opener. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Place your right hand behind you, your left hand onto your thigh, and gaze over your shoulder. Come back to center. Now we're gonna do some thigh lifts. Slowly just bring your inner thigh up. Feel the inner thigh and your groin stretching. Move with your breath. Last time. Now slowly walk your hands towards the front and fold forward. You can stretch your arms out, or you can just come up onto your forearms. Whatever is accessible to you. Now slowly come back up, and let's do the opposite side. Lean away from the back leg, and then swing your left leg back. Your right leg now is forward. Lengthen through your spine. Bring your left hand back behind you and your right hand to your thigh as you twist. One side is going to feel tighter than the other. Come back. Now let's do our thigh lifts. This side is very tight for me, and you'll find that one side seems always tighter than the other. Last time. Lengthen up. Now begin to fold forward. Walk your hands in front of you. Slowly rise back up. And that is our warm-ups for our hip openers. Come to your tabletop position. Your legs hip distance apart. Align your shoulders above your wrist and your hips above your knees. We're gonna come to our low crescent lunge. First, come to your runner's lunge. Bring your right leg forward. Your left leg goes back. And come to the runner's lunge. Take a moment to stretch here. Lengthen through your spine. Now drop your knee onto the mat. And if it helps you, you can place a blanket under your knee for support. And place your hands to your thighs and rise up. Now we're gonna open up our hips by gently rocking forward and back, forward and back. Bring your hands up to the sky and breathe here. Now take your hands down to the inside of your thigh, and you can move your foot over to the edge of your mat. And now you are in lizard pose. You can adjust your back leg by doing just what I did. Tuck your toe in, stretch it out a little bit, then come back down. This is lizard pose, and this is a very intense hip opener. Now you can advance your pose by walking your foot out a little more to the edge and then going onto the edge of your foot, opening your hip even more, and just gently push your thigh away from you. Okay, come back down. Now leave your left hand onto the mat and raise your right hand up to the sky for a side stretch. Come back down. Now you can stay here, or you can deepen the stretch by going down onto your forearms, onto a block, or if you're really flexible, you can go down all the way onto the ground. Okay, slowly come back up. Bring your right leg back and come back in a neutral position. Let's do some cat and cow flows to kind of stretch our whole body. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, fold down. Again, inhale. And exhale for your cat. Do a couple more. Now come back to neutral. And now let's come to our runner's lunge on our left side. So bring your left leg forward, your right leg back, and come to your runner's lunge. Align your knees above your ankle, lengthen through your spine, and breathe here. Now you can use a blanket to support that back knee. Drop it down. Hands go to the inside of your foot and slowly wiggle your foot out towards the edge of the mat. And now you are in lizard pose. See how this side of your body feels. You can walk it out a little more to the edge. Go to the edge of your foot and gently press your thigh, opening up that hip just a little bit more. Come back to center. Keep your right hand onto the mat. Now stretch your left hand up towards the sky for your side twist. Bring your hand back down to the inside of your foot. You can adjust your lizard. Now you can stay here, or you can go deeper. You can go down on your forearms. This side is a little more tight, my left side. So I'm gonna use the block in a high position and use that to go on my forearms. Continue to breathe. gently come out of your lizard pose. Bring your leg back. And come to your neutral position and do your cat and cow throws. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. 2 more times. And that is our peak pose for our hip openers. Come to your tabletop again from your lizard pose. Tuck your toes in. Peel your hips up to the sky and come to downward facing dog. Pedal your feet and walk your dog. Now you can slowly walk to the top of your mat, or you can hop to the top of your mat. Fold forward. You can wrap your arms in the back of your legs and deepen the fold. Halfway lift. Shoulders back, hands to your shins. Fold forward. Rise up to mountain. Hands up, palms to touch. Once again, raise up. Hands to heart center in prayer. Now, we're gonna do our yoga squat. I will turn to the side of the mat so you can see Malasana, or yoga squat. So from your mountain pose, you can bring your legs a little wider apart. Raise up. And you're gonna slowly come down. Now, if you can't go all the way down, you can sit on a block if you need to. Let's try this. It will take you a few times. Inhale up. Slowly bring your legs down, squatting as far as you can go. There, you can sit onto the block and do your Malasana this way. Use your elbows to support your thighs apart. Lift your chest and breathe. To release, come forward onto your hands, straighten your legs. Now let's try it without the block so you can see a full Malasana. Inhale up, hands to heart center, slowly squat, bring your knees down, all the way down. See how my elbows are pushing against my thighs and knees. Lift your chest up and breathe here. Release, come forward and fold and slowly rise back up. We're gonna wind down in our wide-legged seated straddle. You can use a blanket to elevate your hips, especially if you have tight hips like myself. So bring your legs out wide, as comfortable as you can for you. Sit tall, press down through your sit bones, And just gently fold forward. Walk your hands out to the front of you. Keep your lower back straight, your shoulders down and back. Use soft hands. Don't press on the ground really firmly because then you're creating resistance. So soft hands. And if it helps you, you can bend your knees. Do what is comfortable and accessible for you. And you can even use a block to rest your hands on, if that works better for you. Take a moment to just reconnect with yourself. Now come back up, and we're just gonna do a gentle, wide straddle twist. Bring your right hand behind you, keep your legs open, and just gently twist to the right. Now come back to center and gently twist to your left. Once again, walk it over to your right side, gently twist. And last time, gently twist to your left side. And that is our wind down. We are ready to end our practice with my favorite part, Savasana. Lie down in a comfortable position, legs and arms to your sides, pillow or bolster under your knees for support. Your blanket should be just above the base of your neck. Allow yourself to fully let go and surrender. Find stillness in your Savasana. When you are ready, find some movement. Rotate your wrists and ankles. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take your bolster away if you have one, and lie on your favorite side in a fetal position. Allow yourself to rest for 2 more breaths. Slowly come back to your seated easy pose. Use a blanket if you need it, and cross your legs in front of you. Reconnect with yourself, reconnect with your breath. Let's take a deep cleansing breath in. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale. One more time. Inhale up. Affirm to yourself, I will let go of things that no longer serve me. Exhale, hands to heart center in prayer. Let's bow our head. Thank you for sharing your energy and practice with me today. Love and light to you all. Namaste.